Hello friends and welcome to virtual math class, and today we will be practicing sorting objects. The cub. Remember, the cub lets us know what we're going to be learning and what your job is going to be for the day. Students will know the definition of sorting. Students will understand that sorting means to separate objects into specific groups. Students will be able to, this is your job, sort objects by various properties like color, shape, and attributes. Okay, so repeat after me. My job is to sort objects by various properties like color, shape, and attributes. Good job. Vocabulary. So our first vocabulary word is sort. Can you say sort? And sort means to put objects or information into different groups. And if you look in this group right here, they sorted gummy bears, okay? They sorted the objects in different groups, okay? And they sorted it by color, okay? If you notice, they have the yellow ones here, they have the orange ones here, they have all the green here, and they have the red here, okay? Now, if you look over here, they sorted these objects by their attributes, and the attribute that they used were their sides, okay? Because if you notice, these are circles, and circles have 0 sides. And then in here, they have squares and rectangles, and we know squares and rectangles have how many sides? 4. Remember, the sides are the straight lines, okay? And then here, they have triangles, okay? And triangles have how many sides? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, okay? Good. Our next vocabulary word is organize. Can you say organize? Organize means to arrange objects or information in a specific order, okay? So if you notice here on this picture graph, which is what we're going to talk about later on in the week, okay, so what they did was they organized all of the animals. So they put all of the dogs together, they put all of the cows together, and they put all of the pigs together, okay? That's organizing. Another thing that they did was they organized how many girls and how many boys there were. So this says girls, this says boys. So they used tally marks to count how many girls, and they used tally marks over here to count how many boys. Our next vocabulary word is collect. Can you say collect? And collect means to gather objects or information, okay? Like right here, okay, they have these different dinosaurs, and what they did was they observed some data, and you'll learn about that later this week as well, and counted how many of each dinosaur there were, okay? They collected the data. They collected how many dinosaurs there were, okay, of each species. And then lastly, we have categories. Can you say categories? Categories is the name for a group of items with common characteristics. For example, down here, they categorize the fruits and the vegetables. So this category is the fruit, and this category is the vegetable, okay? All right, so examples of sorting, okay? So you could sort things by different categories, okay, or by different properties like color, okay? They sorted these by color. You can sort shapes by their attributes, or you could just do it by the shape name, okay? Now, if you did it by attributes, in this case, they did it by sides, okay? But if you're just thinking about the shape, they separated the squares, the circles, the triangles, and the rectangles. You can also sort objects by their size, okay? If you look here, this is the smaller objects or the smaller shapes, okay? Here are the medium-sized shape, and then here is the large shape, okay? Now, you could also sort items in different ways. It doesn't have to just be properties. So remember last week what we did was, well, we had to sort objects by the things that we need and the things that we want, okay? We had to organize these pictures and place them in the correct category, okay? So for example, the categories that we have here, the first category is needs. What's our first category? Needs. And then our next category is wants. What's our next category? Okay. So we had to organize our pictures and put them in the correct category. So when we organize our pictures and put them in the correct category, we had to put water and shelter in the needs category because those are the things that we need, and we had to put the cookie and the TV in the wants category, okay, because those are the things that we want, okay. We had to organize those objects. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to organize and sort these objects, okay? And if you notice, these are shapes. Okay? Now, there are already categories here at the top, and I noticed that we have triangle, that's one category. Another category is a square, and then our last category is a circle. Okay, so I'm going to take it out of present mode and show you how to sort the objects. Okay, now we're going to start by sorting by the shape. So we already discussed the categories. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my shapes and I'm going to say, okay, my first category is a triangle. So I am going to move or organize all of my triangles in the triangle category, because that's what the category says I need to put here, okay? My next category is a square. So I'm going to organize all of my squares and put them in the category with the square, okay? Remember, I'm sorting the objects and putting them in the correct category. And then my last category is a circle, okay? So I'm going to organize and place the circles in the correct category because I'm sorting, I'm putting them in the correct category, okay? And voila, it's easy as pie, okay? Now let's practice sorting objects by different types of properties, like color, okay? So you're gonna help me sort the objects by color, okay? So what are the categories that we have? What's this category? What color? Red, and then our next category is what? Blue, and then our last category is what? Yellow. So this time we're organizing our data by color, okay? We're sorting it by color, okay? We're not doing it by shape this time, we're doing it by color because that's what our category says, okay? So let's look at red, okay? So which shape on this side can I put under the red category? The circle. Why? Because it is red. Because it is red. Okay. What shape on this side can I put with the red category? The square, because it is red. And remember, we're sorting by color. So we're organizing our data by color. Okay. Our next category is blue. Okay. Blue. What shape can I put in the blue category? The blue square. Why? Because it is blue and because we're organizing our data by color. Okay. What other shape can I put in the blue category? The blue triangle. Good job. Because it is blue and we're organizing our data by color. Awesome. And last but not least, our last category is yellow. Okay. What shape can I put in the yellow category? I can put the yellow triangle and the yellow circle. Okay. Why? Because they are yellow and we're sorting our objects by color. Good job. All right, so now you're going to practice sorting objects by the number of sides they have, and you will also be sorting living and non-living things, okay? So I'm going to show you what it looks like. All right, so you're going to be doing the same thing that Miss Blanks did, okay? You're going to be sorting objects and organizing your data, okay? Now you're going to be doing it by the number of sides. So here it says 0 sides, here it says 3 sides, and here it says 4 sides. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to look at these shapes and you're going to have to figure out which category it goes in, okay? For example, this box is going to show you 0 sides. Which shape has 0 sides? A triangle, a circle, a square, or a rectangle? A circle. So Miss Blanks is going to put a circle in 0 sides because it has 0 sides. Okay, so you're going to finish doing the 0 sides, and then you're going to go to the next category, which is 3 sides, and then the last category, which is 4 sides. Okay, and after you finish that, you're going to be sorting types of living and non-living things, okay? So these are your pictures over here. You're going to do the same thing and drag them over. On this side, this says living things, and there's a thumbs up. On the other side, it says non-living things, and there's a thumbs down, okay? Something to remember, living things need certain things to survive, okay? They need certain things to survive. Non-living things don't need anything to survive. Okay, so remember that. Okay, living things need food, water, air, and shelter or space. Non-living things, they don't need anything because they don't need to stay alive and survive. Okay, make sure you do your best. Also, if you have trouble opening the assignment, okay, when you click on the link, make sure you click on the open content icon if the link does not open up when you click on it, okay? This will allow the link to open up and for the student to complete the assignment. Please be sure to click this icon before contacting your child's teacher about not being able to access the assignment. Also, please make sure that the student is signed in into their Aldine email, which it should be when they log into Schoology using their Clever badge. Okay, it should already be programmed to their specific name because of their iPad and them logging into Clever and Schoology often. Okay, all right, do your best.